Okay, so hey there guys. So today's video is going to be a little bit of a makeup haul for you guys. I picked up some stuff from online, like a little bit of skincare. I picked up one thing from Dermstore.com. I picked up quite a few things from Sephora and a couple things from Ulta. So it's really not a giant haul. It's literally just stuff that I really have been wanting. I'm really just trying to cut down on my makeup. Not even the spending, like, because this stuff, like, I just wanted it. Like, because during the VIB sale, I only could put towards what I got chip was the money that I spent. I couldn't get anything else during the sale. So I took advantage of the $25 off the $75 purchase. I wish it would have been 20% off the whole thing, but I wasn't really saving too much more. So I did purchase some things from Sephora.com and also one thing in store, but I'm going to share a couple of things that I actually got during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I really basically got nothing because I really didn't have that much money at all. I only got 2 skincare items and like 1 blush duo, and that's it. So let's just start off. Actually, let's just start off with this because my mom did get me this and I forgot to. I didn't haul this in my last haul video, and I guess maybe I didn't have it by then. And I don't have the packaging for it anymore, but I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this like a million times, so I'm just going to talk about it real quick. She picked up the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer for me in the shade Chantilly. I've been using this in a lot of Get Ready With Me videos, so I'm sure you guys see that it's back in my life. This used to be like my all-time favorite, cult classic favorite concealer. Honestly, I don't really love it too much anymore. I used to use the shade Vanilla, but now I'm using the shade Chantilly. I think that this is a better shade for me. I think that it still is a pretty concealer. It's very full coverage. I just find it to be a little bit drying, and it does crease on me, so it's not like my all-time favorite concealer. Like today I'm wearing my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and I find that that's still one of my all-time favorites, and it's like a fraction of the price of this one. But she did ask me if I needed the concealer, and I was like, yeah, that'd be great if I could get it. So we were at Bloomingdales, and they do like a 20 off cosmetics, or like 2020 for employees. So she picked this up for me. She also picked me up one more thing, a perfume, but I'm going to save that for what I got for Christmas because that is basically my Christmas present from her. So I was going to wait to share all this stuff in my what I got for Christmas video, but this is all stuff that I got before Christmas. My boyfriend got me a Sephora gift card, and my brother, I'm pretty sure, is getting me a Sephora gift card too. So I'm going to share the stuff I pick up with the gift card in my what I got for Christmas video. So this is kind of like a pre-Christmas haul, like just stuff that I've been wanting. So anyway, so yeah, she got me this. I've been using it. I still think it's a little bit drying, but it's good. It's not like my favorite, but it's a pretty good concealer. Okay, so then the next stuff I got were 2 things from, well, one thing was from The Ordinary. Now, I know that there's been a ton of controversy about The Ordinary and the CEO, but they recently changed CEOs, and Estee Lauder actually bought them out. So now I feel a little bit more comfortable purchasing their products since they have a completely different CEO now. So now I decided to purchase one of their products, also because their stuff is super inexpensive. Like my sister was buying a couple of things from them before they switched CEOs, but my sister was like, why does it matter? Like, it's cheap skincare that works. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right, but I just didn't really want to support somebody that was just like literally batshit crazy. But anyway, she told me to pick this up because she told me I should start using an acid on my face. So I picked up the Ordinary Direct Acids Lactic Acid 10%, a high-strength lactic acid superficial peeling formulation. So basically what you do with this is what the packaging looks like. It took about a week to get here. I know that it's a Canadian-based company, I'm pretty sure, so it did take a little while to get here, but it was $2 during Black Friday. It was like half price. This is originally like $7. And then it was $7 shipping, I think, or like $6 shipping. So I paid like $9 for it. So I would have, if I only would have gotten this and had to pay for shipping not during Black Friday, it would have been like $18. So I saved $10. So I was willing to pay for the shipping because it was only $9. So this is the Ordinary lactic acid. So basically what you do with this is you put this on after you wash your face, and you basically just take a few drops of it and put it on a cotton pad and just like put it all over your face, like dab it into your skin, and then you just put your moisturizer on. And honestly, I think that this is my answer. I can't believe I haven't picked this up before. My skin is so much clearer. I'm barely breaking out. As you guys can see, like a lot of my breakouts have been clearing up. I am wearing a little bit of foundation today, but nothing like too crazy. I'm wearing a very light foundation today. And I find that I do find that like my skin here is a little bit lighter than down here, but honestly, I really don't care. But I do find that all of the emphasized pimples, or the really like deep ones that I had for weeks, have been fading slowly, but look at that. They're like barely there anymore. So I think that this has been my answer, and my skin really hasn't been feeling itchy anymore. I've just been using the oil to take off my makeup from Burt's Bees. Then I wash my face, then I put this on, and then I put my moisturizer on at night. I haven't been using toner or anything really with a scent in it, and this has really, really been doing miracles for me. So I'm going to continue to use this every single day, but I do think that this is the answer on why my skin is so clear now, because my skin, and even my pores around my nose, are much smaller now. So I think that that is really helping me. So I also did pick up two things from Dermstore.com. My sister was also talking about these for forever, and I finally decided to get them. So these are the Acne Pimple Master Patch by CORSX pimple patches. And basically it comes with a set of 24. And basically what you do is you put them on your face overnight. You don't use like more than 2 or 3. It depends on which pimple is like the most irritated. And you put these on, and I also think that these have been the answer to why my pimples are fading a lot faster, because they were just not fading. They were just staying on my face. They weren't like making no progress on going anywhere. They were just sitting on my face, and they kept on coming back more and more red, and honestly that shouldn't be happening unless I use the proper skincare. So now, since I have these two things, I think this is all I need. But yeah, these are fantastic. You leave these on overnight over the pimple that either has like a whitehead or something that's really irritated or something you just opened up, and you leave these on overnight, and literally it makes it feel so much better, and it looks much more faded when you wake up. So these are freaking bomb too. Okay, now let's get into the makeup. So the first thing I got is the other thing off of Dermstore.com. I keep on talking about that I want to pick this up, so I finally just bit the bullet and picked it up. So this is the Jouer Blush Bouquet Dual Blush Palette in the shade Adore. The packaging is massive. Like, it's so cute, you guys. And it has these little floral embellishments on it. And then on the back, it tells you guys what it is. Obviously, it's a blush duo. It says a duo of velvety smooth complementary blushes that deliver full pigment color and blend to a perfect finish. With a blush brush, lightly sweep powder and apply to apples of cheeks. So I keep on seeing like a bunch of people talk about these blush duos, and I also, as I'm dropping it, but it's fine. It's on carpet. It's not really going to do anything to it. But I keep on seeing people talk about these, and Nicole Guerrero kept on talking about this specific duo, so I decided to pick it up finally, and also because for some reason I listened to her blush recommendations over everything else, but I decided to get it. So basically I want to pick it up because the packaging is so stunning, and also because I've never tried Jouer's blushes. So Dermstore.com was doing a 30% off during Black Friday, so I got this for like $20, so it wasn't like too expensive. So this is what the packaging looks like, and then the back is like metal packaging. So the two shades in here are Adore Me and Hold Me, and this is what as the insert falls out, of course. This is what why is everything falling? This is what the two blushes look like. So you get like this nude color, and you get this like peachy color. So I've been trying these out, and honestly, I'm not like too thrilled about them, honestly. I love the little mirror though, and the packaging is really stunning. Honestly, like, Jouer has become one of my favorite brands for shimmer, but when it comes to like matte stuff, I'm not like too crazy about it. Their Skinny Dip palette is phenomenal. I love it so much, and the Skinny Dip highlighter is just as stunning. But their lip products I don't really love, and this I find to be very dry. But it's still nice, but I'm not like over the moon about it, and I find that they really don't have that much pigment at all. But I've been wearing them quite a bit, and they are pretty, but I feel like they're just too soft for me. As you can see, there's not a lot of pigment there, so I'm going to keep on using them, obviously. They're nice for like lighter makeup days and stuff, but I was just expecting a little bit more pigment, because everybody keeps on talking about them, so I was just expecting a little bit more. I didn't think that the formula was going to be so dry. So that is it for Dermstore. Now let's get into a couple of things that I got from Sephora.com. Okay, so I did decide to take advantage of the $25 off of 75 packet coupon. So I did place an order online on Sephora.com, and I will share with you guys what I got. So I decided to finally pick up some products from Charlotte Tilbury. I've never actually tried her products before. Honestly, there's really not too much stuff in this video. This is going to be over in like literally 15 minutes because this is basically all I got. So let's jump into the Charlotte Tilbury products first. So I had to get this because everyone freaking raves about this. So I really wanted to pick this up. This was like the #1 thing that I wanted to try. Where should I put this stuff so I don't have to hold it over here? I guess I'll put it on my desk somehow. I guess it fits here, right? Let me just move this notebook and then we'll be Gucci. Let's move this. I'm such a mess right now. I actually am trying to get through this video like within the next 20 minutes because I actually have to take a final after this at home. And I have to take it before tonight because it's due at 12 o'clock tonight. Well, it's due at 11:59, but I have to finish it tonight. So I want to take it before I go over to my boyfriend's house because I'm going to go see him after this. So, yeah, anyway, let's talk about the makeup. So, the first thing that I decided to get, and I was so excited to try this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. Now, I did do a full Get Ready With Me using her products in my last Get Ready With Me video, and I told you guys I wasn't able to film for like a week because I was so busy with class and finals and work. So, this is the first thing that I picked up, and this is probably like her most popular product, and everyone literally talks about this being like their favorite setting powder. Please don't sneeze, Caitlin. Oh, sorry about that. It's all the dust from the box because I was keeping it in my closet. Hold on one second. Okay, I think we're good now. Alright, so this is what the packaging looks like. I swear I'm such a mess all the time. So the packaging is nice. Honestly, I was expecting this packaging to be a little bit nicer for each of her products. I find that everything is made pretty much out of plastic. I thought that this stuff would be like a lot heavier and a little bit more substantial since her products are highly priced. This was like 40 bucks and like a couple things were $40. So, but yeah, anyway, what matters is the product inside anyway. So this is what the packaging looks like, and then the back says Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, and obviously I got the shade Fair 1 because I'm super fair, and this is what the powder looks like, and you get a mirror in here. So I was wanting to try a new pressed powder because I'm almost out of my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation powder, and that one is like $65, so I kind of wanted to try something that was a little bit cheaper because this is $40, so it's not like too crazy, and if I decide that I love it, I might repurchase it at some point, or I might just repurchase a different powder. But honestly, this could be a dupe for the Luminous Silk because it literally feels so light on your skin, and I have been using this like every day since I've gotten it, and honestly it is so stunning. Like every day I have it on. Today I've been using it like probably for the past 2 weeks, and honestly it is beautiful. So I pretty much feel like it's a dupe for the Giorgio Armani. This is stunning. This is talked about for a reason because it really is beautiful on your skin. So I really do love this. It's really nice for dry skin as well because it's that light silky formula just like the Giorgio Armani powder, which I absolutely love. So I just keep on cringing every time I use the Giorgio Armani powder because I don't want to use it up because I really don't want to repurchase it. So I've been trying to savor it like for as much as possible, for as long as possible. Okay, so the next thing that I got is another powder product, and I got the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop Blusher, and this one is in the shade Sex on Fire. And the reason why I got this one, I know, Sex on Fire, like, why is it called that? Like, so sexual, I don't know why. But I got this because also Nicole Guerrero talks about this all the time as well. And this is basically like her favorite shade from Charlotte Tilbury, and she uses it constantly. So I really wanted to try one of her blushes finally. So this is what the packaging looks like for the blush. So it's like this color rather than the gold for the powder. So this is what so it says the shade name on the back, and then this is what the blush looks like. And again, I just feel like the packaging is a little bit cheap. It's a little bit plasticky, but I feel like no one really talks about that. But I don't know. I was just expecting a little bit more from Charlotte Tilbury since her stuff is so expensive. So anyway, this is the the boob blush that everybody talks about. They say it looks like a boob because there's a circle in the middle. But basically what you're supposed to do is you're just supposed to swirl your brush around the outside, and then you're just supposed to dot it on the middle. And that's how you're supposed to apply it. But I just go through the whole pan and kind of just like concentrate in the middle sometimes, and then I use it. Again, this blush is not my favorite. I don't think it's anything that great, honestly. I think that the powder is really worth it. I think the blush is okay. It's not like, oh my god, it's my favorite blush formula ever. It's a little bit dry. It's a little bit faint. So not my favorite blush formula, but I wanted to try it. So I'm glad that I got it. So that was the second thing. Okay, then the third thing I was really, really excited for. So I got the Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold highlighting palette, and this is the 3 Skin Gilding Gold highlighter. So this is what the packaging looks like. So originally I was going to get the bronzer and highlighter duo, but honestly, to pay $70 for 2 things I thought was ridiculous. So at least I'm getting 3 highlighters in here. I think this was like $58, but I really wanted to try her highlighters, and I really was dying to try Bar of Gold, and since you get it in here and 2 other highlighters, I was like, might as well try this instead. It's $10 cheaper, even though it's still really expensive. I wanted to try this over the contour and highlighting duo because I use highlighters a lot more than I use contour products. So anyway, we have the original Bar of Gold in here, Rose Gold, and Gold Gold Bullion. Okay, so it says brush on top of cheekbones, temples, cupid's bow, and décolleté for award-winning skin. So, if you guys didn't know about the original Bar of Gold by Charlotte Tilbury, basically it was like a super popular highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury, but also people were really upset about the packaging of it, and the packaging was like super cheap cardboard. So a lot of people said that the product was stunning, but they said that the packaging is ridiculously cheap, and it was like $40-something. So if you're getting 3 highlighters for $60, I think that's a better deal. So this is what the packaging looks like. Again, it's super like plastic packaging. Again, I thought it was going to be a little bit more high-end, the fact that it's so expensively priced and it's this tiny. But, you know, I decided to get it, and I wanted it. So it says the 3 shade names on the back, and then this is what the highlighters look like. It has a little insert as well. This thing gets so much kick up though, because I feel like you really have to dig your brush in there, because these are a lot more subtle highlighters, because you guys know I love like a blinding highlighter. So this is what the highlighters look like. I know it's a little bit messy, but I have been using it quite a bit to test out all of the shades. So I have tried all 3 of them already. Because again, I got this stuff like 2 weeks ago, so I was able to try out everything for you guys. So one is the original Bar of Gold, then Rose Gold, and then Gold Bullion. Honestly, I think my favorite shade is still the original Bar of Gold. These are pretty as well, but this one is stunning. Like, it has such a gorgeous sheen on the skin. These aren't like going to be super intense highlighters. They're just very... I just swatched the Bar of Gold over the blush that I just put on my hand. But anyway, this is what they look like. So they really are just like reflective, like sheeny kind of highlighters. They're really, really beautiful. Honestly, they're really gorgeous for like everyday makeup looks, like not something too intense. So if you're looking for something that's just a sheen, I would go for this or the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Highlighter. So we have Bar of Gold, Rose Gold, and Gold Bullion. So those are the 3 highlighters in there. So I have been testing these out quite a bit, and I can say that I actually really enjoy this palette. So they are really, really pretty for like everyday looks. So that is the next thing. Then 2 more things from Charlotte Tilbury. So of course I decided to pick up 2 lip products if I can find where I put them. They're both in the box, just hiding on the side. So I decided to pick up the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Reshape and Resize Lip Liner, and also the coinciding Matte Revolution Luminous Modern Matte Long Lasting Lipstick, and these are both in the shade Pillow Talk because everyone talks about this shade, so I really wanted to try them. I was not trying Kim K because I hate her, so I'm just going to try Pillow Talk. So I always see Terra Babes absolutely raving about the lip cheats and also the lipstick, so I really wanted to try one of the lip liners. I know I usually don't spend this much money on lip liners because I don't find that you really have to spend that much money on a lip liner because it's $20. But anyway, this is what the Pillow Talk Lip Cheat looks like. So this is the lip cheat in the Reshape and Resize Lip Liner in the shade Pillow Talk. Again, the packaging is so flimsy and light. I'm like, this is $24. I feel like I have better packaged lip liners from the drugstore. I feel like this feels very cheap. But the lip liner is beautiful. Like, I really have been enjoying it. So this is what it looks like. And it really does apply beautifully. It's super creamy and it feels so good. So I basically have only been wearing this lip liner with the lipstick. So I've worn the lipstick like 3 times already, and I can't wait to tell you guys what I think of it. But yeah, this is nice. It's not anything that I'm like over the moon about, but it is a really beautiful formula, but I'm never going to spend that much money on a lip liner unless it's MAC. So, but I really, really wanted to try it. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Pillow Talk. I already told you guys the name. I do really like the packaging of this. Again, I feel like the boxes are a lot nicer than the actual packaging. So anyway, this is what the lipstick looks like. And I thought, again, that this was going to be like heavy metal packaging, but it's plastic. Like, I feel like the ColourPop lipsticks and like other lipsticks in my collection are a lot better packaged than this. But anyway, again, it depends on how the product performs. So we have the shade on the bottom, and then this is what the lipstick looks like. So I have been using it, so it's a little bit worn off on the top. But it has like a square kind of bullet, and then it says Charlotte Tilbury on the tube, and then this is what it looks like. I only got 2 lipsticks in this haul, so I'm really trying to cut down on my lipstick buying. So this is what the shade looks like, and honestly, I am obsessed with this formula. This lipstick is so freaking gorgeous, you guys. Like, it feels so lightweight on the lips, and it doesn't even feel matte. It just feels like a lip balm. It's like the lightest, it literally feels like a pillow on your lips. That's why it's called Pillow Talk, and I just can't get enough of it. I've worn it like 3 times, and the shade is just so beautiful. I love how the shades just completely match. Sometimes with lip liners and lipsticks, they don't always match. Even though they're the same name, sometimes they don't always match. So I really have been enjoying that as well. So that is everything that I got from Charlotte Tilbury. Now let's just share a couple more things. So I actually got these things from Chip because Sephora messed up our order to her. So she actually got the package sent twice to her, and the original first package didn't come to her until like 3 weeks after the new package came to her. So basically what I asked her to do is to send me the second package to me. Because why am I going to send it back to Sephora if it took 3 weeks to ship to her? So I got it. I returned 2 things and bought something else that I really wanted, and I kept a couple of things. So that's that. So I decided to get a couple of things for myself, or keep a couple of things for myself. So the first thing is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Gloss Set that I got her. I was actually really interested in picking up both of these things that I am showing to you guys, so I might as well just get it like that. So I only had to pay her shipping, which was like $20. So this is the set. So you get 4 shades in here. So we have Diamond, Citrine, Pearl, and Pink Tourmaline. So I pretty much have tried all of them except for Pink Tourmaline. I've been wearing these over my lipsticks every day. These are so stunning, like gorgeous. And I always forget how much I used to love Anastasia's lip gloss formula. These are no exception. They are just as gorgeous, and they are so glittery, and they're so beautiful. So this one is called Diamond, which is a stunning white kind of color. It's probably not going to be too white because I keep on wearing everything with lipstick, so you might not be able to see it that well. Maybe I'll just wipe it off. Hold on. Re-swatch. Because it might have gotten mixed up. Oh yeah, that's better. So that one is Diamond. So beautiful. It's like a white glittery shade. Then, of course, we have a gold gloss because I'm a sucker for gold anything. So this one is called Citrine. I'm not wearing any of these today. I'm just wearing a MAC lipstick today. I'm only wearing the Charlotte Tilbury powder and a new eyeshadow palette that I'll talk to you guys about very soon. So this is the gold shade. Beautiful. Then we have Citrine, which is also freaking... Oh, no, this one is Pearl. And this one is so beautiful. It's like a white with like pink in it. And that one is Citrine right there. So we have Diamond, Citrine, and Pearl. Sorry, I keep on calling it Citrine for some reason, which is gorgeous. The only one I haven't worn is the pink one, but I haven't been really wearing like too many pink outfits, so I'm not really going to wear a pink gloss or like a pink lipstick or anything. But this one is that shade, and this one is beautiful. This one really reminds me of like a Barbie pink. And this one's probably the only one that's going to swatch properly because it's the only one I haven't used yet. But that's what the pink looks like. Ooh! That one right there. Stunning! So, I really do enjoy her gloss formula and also her regular lipstick formula. I'm not like a huge fan of her liquid lipsticks, but her glosses have always been amazing. I think that her gloss formula is one of the best. So, yeah. Love that. Been using that quite a bit. Alright, then the next thing, which... This is a little bit stained, so sorry that it looks like this, but when I received the package from her, because she shipped it through FedEx, it was probably already damaged before she even sent it to me, but there was the blush palette that I got for her was literally all over the box, so red blush got on everything. So I just threw that out because I wasn't going to return it and be like, hey, can I return this? Because it's completely shattered. I was like, whatever, I'm just going to throw it out because I can't use it anyway. So there's red pigment all over the front of this. I'm sorry about that. So this is the Makeup Forever Glitter Dust 2 Starlight Powders and 2 Starlight Glitters Makeup Glitter Set. So I was actually really interested in trying this, and it's actually on sale now on Sephora.com. So this is what the packaging looks like, and then it says the glitter dust on the top. And then you get 4 shades in here. It's like a little ornament. I think the packaging is so freaking adorable. So you get 4 shades in here. So I'm not going to swatch all of them. I'm just going to tell you guys the shade names. So we have the Starlight Glitter in the shade S806, which is a beautiful, like, pinky kind of purple kind of color. I don't know when I'm going to wear this one, but I'll wear it at some point. Then we have this really beautiful, like, white pink glittery one. And this one is called S111, so that one is really beautiful with like white sparkles. Then the next one is actually the only one that I've tried so far because I'm keeping these for like New Year's looks and stuff. So this one is 8CO2, the Starlight Powder. So this is one of the Starlight Powders, and I tried this, and oh my god, it's so beautiful. I've never tried the Makeup Forever Starlight Powders. I've been wanting to, but I think that this is such a good deal, and why do you need a full size if you're never going to go through a glitter? So I think that this is a perfect set for someone that loves glitter and wants to try more glitters. So this one is the gold, and obviously you guys know I'm a sucker for gold, and I've tried this one and it was so gorgeous on my lid. And then the last one, which I think is a super popular shade, I'm not sure, is also like kind of a white color. It's like a white blue duochrome kind of color. It's so pretty. This is the shade 8CO2, and this is a Starlight powder as well. So I can't wait to try these. I'm really excited, and I will let you guys know what I think of those. So that was the next thing. And then the last thing that I kept makeup-wise was this Lancome Starlight Sparkle Highlighter Palette. So this is the limited edition like palette for Christmas from Lancome. So you actually, the 3 shade names are on the back. People were talking about that there's like nothing on the packaging, but it's all on the back, so I don't think it's such a big deal. So we have Sparkling Peach, which I already own, and then we have Shimmering Buff, and I think Starlight Pink is a new color. So I know that another subscriber that used to be subscribed to me, she unsubscribed to me for just her own reasons, but she did tell me to try Shimmering Buff. So now since I finally have it in this palette, I did try it out. So this is what the palette looks like. It's really cute. It's like pretty easy cardboard packaging, and then it just says Starlight Sparkle Highlighter Palette in the back. So these are a little bit more glittery, I find, than the full-size ones, but I'll show you guys what they look like. So there is a little insert on it, and then these are the 3 shades. So honestly, I was really debating on picking this up as well. So this one is my beloved Sparkling Peach shade. This is one of my all-time favorite highlighters. I'm trying to hit pan on it at some point, but I feel like it's a little bit different than mine. Then we have Shimmering Buff and Starlight Pink. So these are the 3 shades. And I don't know, when I use them, I didn't really love those other 2. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this. But these are the 3 shades. So we have Sparkling Peach, Shimmering Buff, and Starlight Pink. I have to use them more again. I've only used Shimmering Buff once, and I mixed it with my original Sparkling Peach that I own. Pesh, whatever. So I'll keep on trying them out and let you guys know, but I think I am going to keep it. It's just a cute little palette, so I need more highlighters, but you guys know I love highlighters. So this is the last makeup item. And then the last thing from Sephora, besides one more thing that I'm going to show you guys in a minute. So I also decided to keep the mask set that I sent her. So this is the Sephora Experimental Mask Set. And again, this came like a freaking mess, but I think again it was because it was shipped by FedEx, and that's why it was so messy. So this is the Sephora mask set. So I was really excited to try these because I've never tried the Sephora masks before. So it comes with a mud mask, a primer mask, the bubble mask, and charcoal mask. I really want to try the bubble mask because I'm pretty sure that Kathleen Lights tried this on her channel and she said that she really loved it. So I'm probably going to try that one first. I'm not sure about the mud and the charcoal just because I feel like they're very rough on my skin. I don't know. We'll try them out. We'll see how they are. So I'm really excited to try these. But my sister told me that I really shouldn't be using too many masks anymore because she actually says that you're supposed to just use the acid, and if you don't use a mask more consistently, you're not really supposed to use them because they don't really do anything for your skin. But she said if you use a mask on occasion, it's not a big deal. So I'm going to use these soon. I'm still using the Ordinary acid to see if I get used to it, and then I will probably try out one of the masks very, very soon. Alright, so now we only have a few things left to share with you guys. So I did pick up 2 things from Ulta, and then I will share one more thing that I got in store from Sephora. I just want to wipe some of these things off so I can swatch a couple more things for you guys. So I was searching and searching and searching everywhere for the Too Faced Gingerbread palette. And I really, really wanted it because I was going to use either the 40% off code that Too Faced... Wow, this Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat stained my hand. There we go, that's better. But you can't find it anywhere. They don't have it in stock on TooFaced.com, Sephora, Ulta, sold out in every single store in Sephora and Ulta and Macy's. So I really think it's kind of shitty that Too Faced is not restocking it. So I think that they should restock it before Christmas is over because I think that's kind of bullshit. I did see that the Too Faced Christmas lipstick set was restocked at Sephora very recently, like a couple of days ago, because like a couple of days before that, I went in and I saw that it was sold out. So when I went back in last night to pick up what I wanted, because I was waiting for my brother to be done with work, so I had to go pick him up too, because I worked till 10:30 and he worked till 11. So I just went to Sephora and picked up what I wanted. But since I couldn't find the gingerbread palette and since it was sold out literally everywhere, I decided to get this instead because I really wanted these rather than the gingerbread palette. And again, it's not like I really need any more eyeshadow, and I decided to pick up a different palette anyway, so I'm going to share these 2 things. So I got these with my Ulta 20% off coupon. So I decided to pick up 2 things from the Patrick Starr holiday collection. So I did get the Patrick Starr by MAC Baby It's Cold Outside massive mineralized skin finish in the shade Baby It's Cold Outside, which I literally think is so cute. So look at this packaging, you guys. Isn't it so stunning? And I know that there's a lot of controversy about the pricing of the powder, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to skip the powder and just get the highlighter because I wanted this more anyway. And they were actually sold out of the powder at the Ulta that I went to anyway, but I went to one in, I believe, Patch Hog, because I went to the one in Smithtown. I went to the one in Selden to look for the Too Faced Gingerbread palette. Nobody had it, so I was like, since this Ulta has MAC, I might as well pick up the two things that I wanted since they had the Patrick Star collection. So this is what the highlighter looks like. Look at this packaging. Isn't it so pretty? I love it so much. Look how beautiful it is. It's like a red disco ball. Like, this is so Patrick Star. Like, I still really like him. I don't know about you guys, but I really like him. I think that his MAC collections were really cute. I think that even though people were like, he needs to stop collaborating with MAC. The reason why he collaborated with MAC the whole year is because he was the influencer of the year for them, and he collaborated with like 5 makeup collections. But I think that this was his best collection yet, besides the first one, because the packaging is just so beautiful, and I don't think he created a highlighter before this. So anyway, it says "Baby, It's Cold Outside" on the back. And then this is what the massive highlighter looks like. This thing is freaking gigantic. So I was like, you know what? It's kind of worth getting this over the highlighter, over the powder, because I feel like you get double the product that you do in a normal skin finish. So this was like 40 bucks, but since I had the 20% off, I saved like 10 bucks. So it wasn't like too bad. I would still pay $30 for this. So this is what the highlighter looks like. Again, this is a little bit dark for my skin tone, but I wanted to get it anyway, just basically because of the packaging and also because I just wanted a highlighter from him, and I know that this is super limited edition. So it's not anything too pigmented. Again, the mineralized skin finishes are a little bit lighter than like the extra dimension skin finishes. They're not as glittery or as intense. I actually am wearing Whisper of Guilt and the Amrezy highlighter today. So this is the Patrick Star highlighter. I've tried it a couple times. Baby, It's Cold Outside. And I like it. Again, I think it's a little bit too dark for my skin tone, but I'm still using it anyway because I think it's so freaking adorable. So yeah, I got that, and I can't wait. I'm definitely going to use it during like Christmas Eve weekend, so because it's a Christmas type of highlighter. But yeah, I love it. And then, of course, I had to pick up one of the lipsticks because I did pick up one lipstick from him, and that was like the only thing that I had actually gotten from him. Are there two? Oh no, there's only one here. I have to go pick up my micellar water later because I'm out of my makeup wipes now, and I'm out of my oil, so I have to go pick it up later. And my boyfriend never answers me back, which is literally like just drives me crazy. So anyway, so it's just, again, this beautiful, stunning red packaging. So I decided to pick up the Patrick Star by MAC lipstick in the shade Spank Me Santa. Spank Me Santa. Like, oh my god. It's just so funny. Like, I love the name. So it says the name on the top right here. And then this is what the lipstick looks like. Excuse me. Look at this packaging. Again, so pretty. It's like a red disco ball, so that's why I wanted to get it. And then it says the name on the bottom, of course. And I didn't want to get the nude because the nude I felt like was too light, and I think they were also sold out of it. And the other shade was like a red, but this one looked really, really pretty. And this is like one of my like favorite kind of colored lipsticks. I actually decided to swatch this against taupe again because remember when I picked up the original shade that I got from Patrick Star, it was like literally a dupe for taupe because they were so close in the shade. That I decided to pick up the pale pink, and I felt like this one looked very similar, but this one is a little bit darker than taupe, so this one is different. So I actually wore this a couple of days ago on Sunday or Saturday, and it was really pretty on my lips, so I can't wait to wear it more during Christmas. But this is the last lipstick I'm picking up, you guys. I just wanted to get it because the packaging was so stunning, and also because I love Patrick Star, so that's why I wanted to get it. So I got those two things. But yeah, I just decided against trying to find the gingerbread palette anymore. I was like, if I want to use my coupon, I might as well use it on MAC, you know? Okay, so one of the last things that I got this because I returned the two things that I didn't keep from the package that I got from Chip. I returned the Urban Decay Elements palette and the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna highlighting palette because I don't ever really wear colorful eyeshadow too much anymore. I wear a lot of neutral looks. So I decided to exchange it and decided to get a store credit. And I was debating and debating and debating on whether or not I was going to pick this up. But I finally decided to just bite the bullet and get it. Since I had a $100 store credit, it only ended up costing me $37 in the end. So I have been dying to try this. I know that I really don't want to support her brand too much, but if I'm not paying full price for it, I might as well get it and try it out. So I got the Natasha Denona Gold Palette. So this is what this bad boy looks like. This is the eyeshadow palette, obviously. And look at this packaging. Isn't it so pretty? And then it says all of the shade names on the back, and it lists all of the ingredients on the back. If you guys want to know a good opinion on these products, go to the Fancy Faces channel. I actually did Snapchat her a couple of days ago. She told me that she's been subscribed to my channel since she met me at Ulta because she is from New York as well. And we did bump into each other once at Ulta when I worked there. And I got to meet her, and it was so awesome meeting her. She was so sweet. And she talked about the whole Natasha Denona drama that she has with them. And she said something about when she was talking about this in her buy or no buy video. She said, the Natasha Denona no, do not buy this gold palette. But I wanted to try it because I don't know. I'm such a sucker for gold anything that I really, really wanted to try it. And I'm wearing it on my eyes today. It's the first time I tried it out. So I will tell you guys my thoughts in a minute, but let's talk about the palette. This is what the packaging looks like. It's such stunning, like, gold metallic packaging, like, so pretty. And then on the back, it just says, it doesn't really say anything. That's why all the ingredients and the shade names are on the back of the box. And then when you open it up, this is what the palette looks like. So we have a little insert in here and then a little mirror. And then these are the 15 shades that you get in the palette. I can't believe I'm holding this palette. I just love the way her palettes are laid out. I really love the aesthetic, the way it's packaged. They just look so sophisticated and beautiful. And I'm glad that she changed the packaging because they used to be that cheap ass like white leather kind of packaging, and people were like, what the heck is this? Like, why is it so expensive? Is it so like cheaply packaged? But anyway, this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. Again, since it was called a gold palette, I just really wanted to try it. So let's just go through the shade names really quick and we'll swatch a few. We're not going to swatch all of them. So we have Lime Chrome, Python, Sparks, Aria, Cava, Aurora, Dijon, Oro, Log, Varus, Brass, Sandstone, Alchemist, Teak, and Arum. Such weird names. I love how this one's just called Dijon because it literally looks like a pukey mustard kind of shade. So I'm just going to swatch. So I'm wearing like all of the mattes in my crease today. I took this one in the crease as a transition. Then I darkened it up with this one. Then I put this one as a defining shade, and then I put this one as an outer corner shade. And then of course I had to try this like super gold shade on my lid. And then for the inner corners I popped on this shade right here. So I used like 6 of the shades. Like, I'm not gonna grab this palette like all the time. The reason why I was so hesitant to pick up a Natasha Denona palette in the first place is that people say that her formula goes bad after like a year or so. So it's kind of like hard to make an investment on such an expensive palette if it's gonna go bad and you're not gonna use it all the time. But again, since I had a store credit, I was like, might as well just get it. So we're just gonna swatch a few shades. So some of them are, I'm going to swatch the one that I'm wearing on my lid. That one is literally the most beautiful metallic shade. So I saw that Kathleen Lights was really enjoying this palette, and also Spooky Lips and Fat Hips said it was a really beautiful palette as well. And she is friends with the Fancy Face, but the Fancy Face was like, there's no way in hell I'm buying it. But she did say it is a beautiful palette, so I kind of trust Spooky Lips' opinion. So this is like that gold shade I'm wearing on my lid, and these are two, that's that lime chrome shade, and this is another like topper shade. So some of them are shimmery shades, like super metallic, and some of them are just toppers. So this lime chrome shade looks really pretty as a topper. This is probably going to be my standard look with it, though. And then another one, there's like this really pretty, like, bronzy kind of shade. So that one is also a really pretty shade. I'm probably going to wear that the next time I wear this palette. And then also the one I'm wearing on my inner corners is a really pretty shade too. But if it were me, I mean, this palette is really beautiful and I feel like I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. I would have put a lot more gold shades. I mean, there are 5 gold shades right here, but I feel like there should have been, I could have done without like the blue shades in here. I don't really understand why they're in there. I mean, it does make it look really pretty with those 2 shades and it does make it look a little bit different, but I'm like, if you're going to call it a gold palette, why don't you just keep gold in the palette, you know? There should have been like a brow bone highlight in here and like another shade for like the inner corners or something, but that's just me. So this one is that gold shade on the bottom, that bronzy tone one. And then we also have this one, which is really pretty. Again, it's not gold, but this is a really pretty lid shade as well. It's like a standard shimmery brown, which I love those kind of shades on my lid. So we're going to try it out more and see how it is. I just want to swatch one more topper for you guys. So again, these are kind of similar to like the Huda Beauty glitter toppers in the new nude palette is what I would compare them to. That's really stunning, that gold one. That's actually really pretty. So we'll see how they go. The mattes are really smooth and pigmented. So let's swatch a couple of those. So those are really pigmented. I didn't really notice too much difference between the formula of these and the little 5-pan palettes that I have. The crease shades actually went on a lot more evenly than the ones in the 5-pan palettes, and also the lid shade performed beautifully. So that's probably why I think I'm going to end up liking this palette a lot more than the little ones, because they say that the quality is a lot worse in those as compared to the bigger palettes, which I think is bullshit, honestly. So I really wanted to try it because I was very intrigued. So again, we will see how I feel about it. If I don't love it, I will take it back. So yeah, so that's basically it. And then the very last thing that I got, I picked this up yesterday, and I've been searching for this forever, and I finally found it. So I think that my Stila Glitter and Glow eyeshadow in the shade Kitten Karma is completely dried out. And I've been finding more and more of these shades at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, but I found one of these. And I snatched it up because I wanted this shade. I wanted to get it for my best friend last year for Christmas, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get it. I actually decided to get 2 shades, but the other shade is really, really sheer. I'm actually going to return it. I was going to return it like before I got home, but I just wanted to record the haul and then take the final because then I'm going to go to his house. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. So I decided to get 2 shades. So the first shade that I got is the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade, if we can hold it properly, in the shade Gypsy. So this is what the shade name is. Well, the shade name is on the top. Oh my god, Caitlin. And it's so cute. And this is like one of the most stunning shades that I've seen from the Stila eyeshadows. Look how beautiful this is. It's like a dual chrome, purpley, glittery shade. And I feel like this is how like the dual chrome eyeshadows should have looked from the dual chrome collection. I don't really love the dual chrome Sea Siren like kind of shades from that collection. So anyway, this is the shade Gypsy, and then this is what the color looks like, and then this is the shade. So this one is a lot more pigmented than the other one. I feel like they're a little bit dry still, but look how beautiful that shade is. It's like a purpley pink with glitter in it. So I was like, I need this. So since that one is dried out, I'm like, hey, might as well replace it with another glitter. I don't know how much use I'm going to get out of this one, but I'm hoping to use it quite a bit. And then the other one I got was the shade Ballet Baby. It's one of the other Glitter and Glow eyeshadows. So I recently had found Molten Midnight in Patch Hog, but I didn't want to wait on the line because it was like massive, and I had to get back to school to meet my classmate so we could study. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get it. I'm probably going to find it somewhere else. But I haven't found it anywhere else. But I did find these two shades. So this one, I believe, was the Ulta exclusive shade. So this is the, like, light pink shade. And it does look really pretty. But I tried it on my eyes last night. And honestly, it's, like, super, super sheer. It is pretty, though. But I think I'm going to return it just because I don't think I'm going to get enough use out of it. I have like two other pink shades already. I have Sunset Cove and I have, what's the other one? The new one that I got. The Shimmer and Glow one. I forgot the name of it. It was in my last haul from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. And that's it, you guys. That's it. I'm sorry that this video took a little bit longer than I expected. I thought it was only going to take like a half hour, but you guys know I can talk for like 50 million years. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And pick these up from Marshalls. Don't bother picking these up full price from Sephora. They're such a steal from Marshalls. But yeah, I wasn't able to find Molten Midnight. I kind of regret not picking it up now because I don't like this one as much as this one or that other one, Molten Midnight, so I'd rather get that. But I already have the Makeup Forever Starlight powders for New Year's, then I don't need the Molten Midnight one from Stila. So yeah, that's it. I love you guys, and please let me know if you guys want to see a review on any of these. I'm definitely going to do a full dedicated get ready with me on the gold palette, so I just didn't have time to do it today because I had to take a final earlier at school. So, but I still really wanted to try out the palette since I just bought it last night. So yeah, I need to stop talking. Bye, guys!